Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And the camera is super glitchy because there's so much internet traffic. So I am going to go ahead and turn the camera down. Let's just focus on the cards so you don't have to look at my Freezy-Face, which I don't like looking at either. And let's go ahead and get into what's going on for this week. So I did channel a message for you, and I will tell you what that is in just a moment. Actually, it was really kind of fun. And, I want to encourage you to leave me a comment. It can be just an emoji or something. But when you leave me a comment, I put you in my book of names so that when I'm meditating on the energy of your sign, I have your name there too, as you're more likely to get messages that resonate for you. And I also want to thank you so much, those of you that hit that like button. It makes me feel so appreciated for like the hour to 2 hours that go into each of these videos. And so I just want you to know that I appreciate you appreciating me. I really do. Okay, so what I saw for you this week was actually, first I heard it, and it was that oh, oh. If you've ever seen The Wizard of Oz, it's when the monkeys are like crossing the bridge, the flying monkeys, you know, all in their uniforms, crossing the bridge and going into the castle. I saw the little flying monkeys marching on into the castle. And then it was like fast forward to the leader of the monkeys bending down and picking up the broomstick from the melted witch body there, you know, the puddle, and handing the broomstick to Dorothy, and they were all like, all hail to Dorothy, you know, because she had done something that had you know, freed them of the spell of the witch that was running their life. And so I thought, so what have you been dutifully doing that you are suddenly experiencing freedom from? That's kind of what it felt like. And then the message I got was second chances bring success. Second chances bring success. And so things are changing, things are shifting. I mean, you'd have to be under a rock not to feel that these days, right? But there is something that you've been dutifully going around, you know, just putting in, just, I don't know, I felt like there was like this sense of loyalty and just doing what you're supposed to do and grinding it out every day. And then you suddenly find yourself free. So that is a lot of cards. I'm here. I'm just feeling into the energy. So patience for a second. Well, there's no talking, but there's no way you had. This one. Okay. So there was something. So it could have been a sudden breakup, a job change, you know, something expired and you had to change. So maybe your lease was up, or there was something that you've been plodding along, just doing whatever, and there was a sudden and abrupt change, but it actually is a gift of freedom. It is actually the opportunity to now be in charge and make your own decisions. And so it's something to celebrate and look for the gift in. Although in the moment, it may not feel like that, because remember, all the monkeys were standing around going, oh no, now what? And then the one guy was like, oh my gosh, it's freedom. And he told them, let's cheer Dorothy. And so they did, you know, because they weren't sure what to do because it was such a shock. And so I feel like there's something where it was kind of like a shock. And then you were like, you're going to like figure it out, and you're going to be like, wow, actually that worked out really well. So hang in there. I feel like there's a better day ahead, and second chances bring success is what I heard. All right, so we start out the week with the moon in Libra at 3:09 in the morning on Monday. And for you, since this is Virgo, this would be in your second house. Your second house, especially for Virgo rising, your second house, that energy of what do you value? Self-worth, self-esteem, financial, what are you building? What do you know, what's important to you? What matters to you? And so the moon's going to kind of touch through that, and the sun is going to come into conjunction with Mercury. And so what that's going to do is it's going to spotlight, it's going to give you some helpful information coming to light. that's going to kind of help you along with the situation. We also have the moon coming into opposition with Chiron over there oh, cards are just, okay, in Aries. And so there might be something that kind of ticks off that makes you feel like you need to come up for air, take a little moment to handle something that pops up that makes you feel a little unstable. But let's see here. For you, that would be in your 8th house of transformation. So something that needs to be healed that allows you to make this kind of a transformation in your life. And so you may feel that energy. On Tuesday, the nodes of the moon are going to shift into Gemini. And so they will wobble back for a moment and go back into the Cancer Capricorn axis for another round of eclipses coming up in June and July. But we have one coming up on June 5th in Sagittarius. And so there's the shifting here is going to change what parts of your life are you releasing from and moving forward in. And so if it is Gemini for you, that would be in your 10th house of career. So career shifts and changes are going to be kind of highlighted as you release and let things go from your situation around your home. And so obviously if you get a new job, then maybe you have to move. Or if you've been working from home and you get a job now where you can't work from home, or something like that. It's kind of that home work-life access is going to be triggered a lot over the next 18 months, and you're going to kind of get a flavor of that, a taste of that coming up here when the nodes start shifting around here. And so this week, though, focusing in on what brings around a promotion in your life? What benefits you in some way through what are you going to focus your willpower on, and what are you going to focus your time and attention on? Because that's how you manifest. What you think about, you bring about. That's what you create. And you have here the connection to divine guidance is within you. And so really focusing in and connecting through your third eye and asking for the divine guidance and listening for the signs and really tapping into that will help you to create for yourself what it is that you are trying to create as you move forward to the next steps here in this situation. So then the moon is going to move into Scorpio at 3:05 in the morning on Wednesday. And so now we have moved into your 3rd house of communication. And it is a full moon. It is about releasing something, like pruning something back, cutting something out so that you can move forward, so that you can take action. It is about trusting that this energy, this power, this force of what's going on here is going to propel you forward in the direction that you want to go. So if you have any planets in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, who am I missing? Leo. Those are going to around 15 to 19, 20 degrees, somewhere in there. If you have any planets around there, you may really feel this triggering those also. So it's always good to know what's going on in your chart. But there's some really nice energy happening with this moon. Some real supportive energy that will help you to make the decisions, to go forward, to decide what you need to cut out, what you need to let go of. There is a need to keep some information to yourself. Maybe it's what was brought to light earlier in the week, but with this moon in opposition to that Mercury now, it's kind of like keep it to yourself until you have more information, so you know exactly what's going on, what's happening here. And so we have, it's time to take action. So that's what a full moon is about here. We have, step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. So the North Node is shifting on Tuesday. It is going to have some kind of effect for you where it's going to cause you to have to make some adjustments, to really look at things a little differently, I believe, in the career sector over the next 18 months or so. It says to have faith in your dreams. Have faith. Okay, that's that trust, and now you have faith and trust. And a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so if the ending hasn't already happened, it's going to happen now. And it's time to take the action, to plant the seeds for where you want to go. But it's the pruning back. It's that cutting out of something that's not working to allow you to figure out where to go. You're being asked to take note. Take note of what you're seeing. Oh, gosh, there it is. There it is. Take note of what it is that you're seeing. It says your answers are being given to you. Quiet external voices and excessive noise and that will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So taking some time to focus in, to spend a little time maybe in nature, just going for a nice quiet walk and letting your thoughts go through, taking a saltwater bath and just sitting and soaking. What do you hear? What are you thinking? Where does your mind go when you just let it rest? If you can meditate, even better. That will help you get to the answers using your third eye. And then we have surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So listening to your intuition, paying attention to what it is that you think you need to do, stepping out of your comfort zone a little to help you get there. But that is how you are going to figure out which direction, what step to take next. You know, the monkeys were really comfortable being ordered around and bossed around. They knew what the routine was. They knew what was going to happen. Everything was nice and orderly, kind of like how a Virgo likes life, nice and orderly. Something came and shook it up like a kaleidoscope. Take a moment to pause, take a look around, and allow yourself to create a new foundation, one that's built on the dreams of your soul, the things that are really important to you, because now you have the opportunity to kind of really manifest that into your life. This is about releasing and letting go the things in your life that do not work. Allow them to pass out of your life. The moon is going to move into Sagittarius on Friday morning at 3:15 in the morning. And it is that time of self-reflection. And over the weekend, Friday and Saturday, because of the moon coming into a square with Neptune and Pisces is in your opposing sign. So this becomes more significant. But they come into a square, and that's that being triggered to really dive deep into your spirituality, to listen to your meditation, to think about what brings in the pleasure and the joy in your life. Really listen to the messages of your soul that are coming in, and releasing and letting go of the woulda, coulda, shouldas. They don't serve you. They're in the past. Start thinking about where you're going, because you have travel lightly. You have traveled lightly, and see the road. Look how bright and shiny it is in the future. And it says, simplify your life. Release, trim back, cut out, prune away the things that don't matter. And figure out how to create space for growth in what it is that you're trying to do. How can you bring back the balance into your life? Because that moon is going to move into Capricorn on Sunday. And by the way, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And if this is a reminder to those of you that need to be reminded that Mother's Day is Sunday, in case you're my child listening. Okay, so it is a great day for practical planning. It is about the responsibility that needs to be brought in by you accepting the responsibility of what you need to do to rebalance your life. This balance card really reminds me of Libra. We start out the week in Libra, and we finish with this responsibility, this trying, very supportive energy for you in your house of fun and romance and creativity. And so how do you bring the balance into your life to get to where it is that you want to go, and taking responsibility for removing the crap that weighs you down and makes life less fun, less manageable? And so, okay, this is beautiful. You have healing. You have healing. I'm waiting for it to stop. There we go. Look how pretty that is. You have healing. It says, now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others, even you. Spend a little time out in nature, contemplating, releasing, letting go. Just where do you get the messages? If some kind of an animal or a tree or a flower or something really pulls in your attention, go home and look it up on the internet and say, write in spiritual meaning of whatever it was, and see what resonates for you. You might get many messages that come up, but something might really trigger you. You have purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your questions. That is what's going on this week, is you doing that deep dive into what brings the joy in your life. What will create the balance? What do you really want? This is your opportunity to create it for yourself. And you have all this guidance coming in from Spirit. Spirit is downloading and giving you information. They're just asking you to take a moment, pause in the middle of the chaos, and listen to it and be aware of it. And you have lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the situation. It feels like the dream. what you wanted to do, the part of you that makes you you, the thing that you gave up, you know, to be the trained monkey in a suit. Here's your chance to be. And monkeys, you know, they're so playful. They have all that playful energy, and those poor little monkeys, they were, you know, the fun was sucked out of their lives. And so here's your chance to find it, to find the pieces of you that were lost, to heal that, and to travel lightly and move forward in a direction that makes your heart sing, you know, and not wee-oh, but something much more fun. Like, it's a beautiful day or something. Wow, so many cards. What in the heck? All right, here we go. Follow your heart. Yes. Divine timing. Yes. There may, just because you've cut and pruned and you've decided and you're putting in the energy, please be aware that once you set your intention, you decide which way it is you want to go, Spirit says, okay, I will make that happen, but I might need a little time. Okay? I might need a little time. The more generalized the request, the easier, the shorter the amount of time to get things in order. For instance, I am abundance. I am prosperity. I am joy-filled. I am, let's just take the career thing. I am in a career that soothes my soul. That's specific in how you want to feel and what you want to create, but it's general and it's not, I want to be in a relationship with this and this person, or I want to work at this specific company and make this specific amount of money. Then it's not that it can't happen. It's just that the amount of time that it takes to make that exact situation takes longer. So the more general you can make and make it more about the feeling that it engenders inside of you, the quicker the turnaround time to go from inspiration to creation. Okay. Oh my God, look at these cards. I know why you got all these. Okay, so we have love. Love is a many splendored thing. There's a better song for you. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulations I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try, or how about the chills I get when singing along to, and then you get to put in your favorite song. And so there's following your heart, waiting on divine timing, loving the moments of your life, loving being so present that you are joy-filled at every moment. You have inspiration. You have manifestation. So divine timing, from inspiration to manifestation, following your heart, doing what you love. This is what you're being offered right now. It's such a beautiful gift. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you are actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desire, the more folks who know what you might want and have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. And this is one of my favorite cards in here. I'm waiting on the screen. There you go. Look. It's a dinosaur tank. It's called Power. I am strong. I am grounded. Those are some great affirmations, right? I am strong. I am grounded. I am powerful. I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. You can create for yourself whatever it is you want. You have everything within you. It is a matter of putting your deepest heart-filled desires into words that you speak every day so that your body knows. So that sounds crazy, and I'm just gonna, oh gosh, I hate the Freezy-Face. Okay, you know, I had COVID-19. I was very ill. People were asking me, how you feel? And I would tell them, and then I kept feeling that way. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm making that happen for myself. Like, I'm staying sicker longer than most people do. So I started saying, I feel better every day. I have more energy every day. And then one day I told my friends on a Friday, I'm like, I'm not going to be coughing after Monday. Like that, by the time we get to Monday, I'm going to stop coughing. They're like, you can't make that happen. Yes, I did. I said it. I told my body that. I stopped coughing. So you can do for yourself whatever you want to create. You just have to believe it. You have to speak those words to yourself in very positive affirmations and use the I am statement. It activates the God energy inside of you, the manifestation. So be positive, travel lightly, cut out the crap, and go for your dreams. That's what, big week, big week. All right, I will see you back here on Thursday where we'll do something fun. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure it out when we get there. All right, you take care and we'll talk soon.